That's what he believes. He declares. He said, I don't think she's ready for marriage. Because she's a runner, she's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. We know that already. Listen, let's dive a little bit deeper into this conversation with Justin and Keisha on the after party, and discuss a little bit as well. Do we believe that Alexis wasn't ready for marriage? I think we all do. Not saying that Justin is perfect. Again, there's a lot Justin we need to work on. But definitely with Alexis, that girl was never going to be interested from the very beginning. I said that from the very jump. The way that she corrected him about the high five situation, I told you, disrespect was only going to settle in. There's never going to be anything else. When your own friends are telling you the way that you talk sometimes is problematic, you should know already that's already going to be the red flag that you need to say this is not going to go very well. Now, I do believe that she's managed the situation very well. She hasn't come off looking like an absolute bee. I don't think that's necessarily her energy anyway. I just think that she's very sharp with the way she says certain things. And she has a man that's extra sensitive, which probably actually helps her. Because had she had somebody else that's a little bit more stronger, there might have been more intense fights. There might have been. But you know, I also can't blame her too tough. If she has rejected him twice on an app, I do not understand why they get put together. That cannot be the fates. I just can't believe that could be the fate and the gods, that you get rejected twice on app and Instagram and then get put with her on a show. That's just wild to me. Very, very wild to me. But hey, like in this life, wild things happen. If you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, like it, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded, and you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. That note was off, but don't worry about that. Anyway, listen, don't forget, we got our US tour. Grab your tickets down below, okay? We want to see you guys in New York, Atlanta, and DC. Grab your tickets down below because we want to have a great time with you guys as well. It should be a blast, it should be fun, should be amazing as well. Let's get into things. All right, cool. Hey, listen, it's mad in the dun, yeah? It's mad in the dun, yeah. All right, let's get into this, okay?
And I don't think she's fully ready to commit to that because she's still guarded. Like she's, you know, like Stasha said, you know, the dog situation was unfortunate, you know, but it's a choice. And
now the way that Stasia turned to look at him, that told me I don't think she fully believes everything he's saying, but it is what it is. Do I believe, again, with Justin making this declaration, I think there's some truth to it. I think we all saw the fact that Alexis was trying, but it seemed like she was trying for TV. Not really trying for him. Not really trying for the relationship. And again, I struggle to blame her all the way. How are you going to put me with somebody I've rejected twice? Look, I've rejected twice for a reason. Okay? Now, the only thing is, of course, Alexis has said the truth about... said some things about, you know, we're meant to be together, you know, it's easy doing this. Listen, I'm sure she said what she needs to do to get by. I'm sure she has done and said everything to make sure she gets by. I'm sure she even thought to herself, let me even give it a try a little bit. Let me even try it a little bit and see if it can work. But let's be honest, how many of us could make it work after rejecting someone twice? 2 different apps. How many of us could have? Right? Not only that, when he messaged her, you know, she was a little bit like, he's a bit too emotional for me. And then she actually has to deal with somebody who's been very emotional on her screen to the point where he's even crying. I can't blame sis. I can't. I know he may not think she's ready for marriage, and I do believe that. I agree with him. Let me stick to the subject. I do believe that. I don't think she's ready for that. I think she's a runner and track star. I think she's always going to be a runner and track star until she sorts out her actual issues, goes to therapy, and actually starts counseling for this, right? Because every time she's in these situations, all she does is she self-sabotages. And I think she creates distance between herself and Justin. And she operates on the rule that I tell you guys always, that if you find it very difficult to get a hold of somebody and you finally get a hold of them, more than likely, and when I say get a hold of them, not like a call, I'm talking about in terms of relationship, when they finally give you that chance, they're literally waiting for one mistake and you're finished. It's called the golden rule. The golden rule is, mess up once, you're out. I gave you a chance. It's that you have to be almost perfect to attain that person, and it ain't going to work. See, people give grace to people who they actually care about. People don't give grace to people that don't like and don't care about and don't have an affection to. And when she's not really feeling you, when he or she's not really feeling you, they're going to work on the golden rule. One chance, you're out. Sorry, one mistake, you're out. And I think that dog situation was big enough. Not even one mistake. That one was big enough. It was a minor, but it's close to a major on a car test. You know what I mean? Like, it was close. And that was enough to say, and then you're lying to me as well, or omitted information, which is lying. It's like, for her, yeah, this is why I didn't want to be for you. So yeah, now she's gonna cut back on all the "I told you I love you." No, I'm cutting back on that. No more. You ain't getting no more doggy treats. You ain't getting no more verbal treats. You ain't getting no more of this "I love yous." No. No more for you. I'll get you banned.
She's choosing to pull back.
Mm-hmm. So on a fun note, what is the most...
So he believes that she's choosing to pull back and stop the vulnerability. And I agree with him. I definitely believe that she's pulling back on her vulnerability. And the reason being is because she doesn't want to give you any more room to maneuver. No more space for you to maneuver. She does not want to give you any more chance. You've had your chance. Get out. Okay? I've had enough. Get out. You're done. You're out of it. You're finished. And that's what she's essentially saying, in a sense, right? Like, I'm not going to give you any more of my affection and my love and my appreciation. I'm not going to verbalize that for you anymore because I don't want to give you any more false hope. She's managing expectations without really managing expectations. All right? So, listen, I'm with him. I think, listen, again, at the end of the day, I think Alexis is a runner track star, but you've not helped the situation because you've been after her on 2 different apps and it's not worked. And then now you're even more emotional. You're crying every time. Ugh. Even Stasia and the lady next to her and Keisha were making jokes today. They're running jokes on your expense, bro. They're running jokes on your expense. Look how they made a joke about his lip is quivering. You don't want to be in that place where they say your lip is quivering, bruh. You do not want to be in that space where they say your lip is quivering. You don't want to be in that space. That's too painful. That's too mad. No, man, they shouldn't have that. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, I saw it and I said, nah, sir, I'm going to need you to back up. I'm going to need you to fix up. I'm going to need you to get acquainted with some solidness. I'm going to need you to get acquainted with some strength. Because they're looking at you like a fool and some weakness now. They may not say it, but they run joke on you. That means they're seeing you as a weakness. So as much as you're saying that she's a runner, she's a track star, they're looking at you and going, I couldn't deal with all that emotion that you keep sharing. It's too much. This is way more than Zach. Zach was bad, but this, way. Don't forget, grab your tickets down below as well, guys. Join us in Atlanta, DC, and New York. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded.